Christmas has come early for the XYZ Concept shop. Right, this is definitely not a sponsored product. This is purchased out of the channel's own money. The money the channel's not even earning yet. But this is a halfway house to some of my more challenging CNC jobs that I want to get into, because I've got a 300mm by 200mm router that you might have seen in some of my other videos, especially when I'm doing mods, or some mods to my 3D printer. But this one is a halfway house between my end goal, which is a full sheet sized router, and this is going to open up some more opportunities for me to expand on some projects. So this is not intended to be an unboxing, but probably just a bit of a build log. See how easy it is to get from kit form, get it assembled and get it up and running. It'd probably be a multi-part video. I'd imagine this is fairly involved. I'm not endorsing the company I've bought this from. This is just something I found online. It had fairly good reviews. The price was right for its footprint. It's comparable to our friends at Inventables and Shapeoko. And I thought I'll give it a shot. Knowing the capabilities of my shop at the moment, if there's any issues I can probably iron those out, make modifications and whatnot. So yeah, see how we go. Let's get to building. Oh, that's pretty robust. Look at that power supply. I've never seen anything like it. Output 24 volts, rated power 150 watts, 6.25 amps. That's amazing. The robustness of that power supply has just got me. Well, if that's a picture of the quality to come, then I'm super stoked already. All right, let's lay out the components and see what we've got. Okay, we've got the kit contents out on the workbench now. In front of you here is all the structural members. So we've got the X and Y gantry extrusions. We've got the underframe by the look of it here, 2020 T-slot profile, and the drag chain support. And then we've got the short piece here, which is the Z-axis maker slide as well, which has got features on it that allow V-rollers to sort of ride along that. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty much it for the extrusions themselves. Up here we've got the control box, nicely wrapped in some bubble wrap, pretty well finished. So this is where you'll fit all the electronics. It seems to be folded anodized aluminium or aluminum, depending where you're from. Well vented. We've got some ports at the back, emergency stop, a resume button and a feed hold. And it's completely empty, so the electronics aren't even installed in this box. That's something that's part of the build of the kit, which is fair enough. We've got 2 lengths of drag chain, fairly wide drag chain. I'll just grab a measurement on that. So it is, okay, you basically call it 40mm wide by about 20 millimeters. So 40 by 20 drag chain. In fact, it says 15 by 30 on the drag chain. Unless they're talking about, they might be talking about the internal dimensions, so you can calculate what you need to run up and down the drag chain, which is fine. So yeah, 2 lengths drag chain, fair amount of 2-core limit switch cable. Very good. Get rid of that. First package, little box is 65mm front and mount, front and back mount. Quantity 1 set. What do we got here? Okay, we got some nicely packed. Oh, everything's individually packaged. Well done. Awesome work there, guys. It's a mount for a 65mm diameter tool of some sort. I thought that was extra. It's actually supply one. But that's a point to note as well. This does have an option to come with the Makita trimmer type router. I opted not to get that. I'm going to be using this puppy here. I'll just go grab that. Moving right along, we've got an extruded X-carve one piece. So we'll have a look at that. And I'll find my scalpel. This is nice, look at that, it's all one piece. Wow. That's going to add to the machine being rigid. It's always a good thing. Yep, one piece. All the holes are already in it. That's impressive, I like it. So it looks like 4mm thick extrusion. Very nice. Quality is a plus at the moment. Okay, we've got 4 other boxes here. We'll start with box 1 and we'll go through each of the Whoa! Box 1's heavy. Let's have a look. Okay, this is all the hardware. So we've got drag chain supports, we've got rollers, we've got little brackets, more drag chain supports, V-rollers. Well, there's a good bit of weight in there, so that's, well, there's sealed bearings too. They're not shielded, they're actually sealed. Well done. That's impressive. Now I've just broken everything. Dual bearing V-wheel, very nice. Some more bracketry, some end plates, and some belt guides, I guess. Yep, idler pulleys for the belts. So that's all self-explanatory. There's a motor mount. I'll take that's a Z motor plate, there we go. Solid aluminium again, probably 5 or 6mm thick. Impressive, like it. Okay, that's box 1. Box 2, not as heavy. Let's have a look here. Okay, belts and timing pulleys. We've got fixings, T-nuts, spacers, everyone likes spacers. Some more T-nuts, more guide wheels. Oh, this is getting heavy duty. Fixings, we've got all our fixing hardware, nylock nuts. All right, good. This is for the not supplied wood bed, the timber bed that you need to put on. They do recommend a sheet of MDF. And then these are your M5 threaded inserts. I guess you can dot them around the whole bed for fixing different things. I guess you can machine your own holes in with the CNC machine, then you just drive these in with an Allen head set. And then you've got some M5 fixing points. Thought of everything. I actually thought these would have to be purchased separately, but they've actually included it. So that is thumbs up from me. Okay, so box 3, fairly light. Let's see what we got in this puppy. Okay, this looks like the electronics and switchgear. The fan. Wow, I tell you what, I would have thought the control box being the size it is, it would be pre-built, but no, it's you've got to do the whole thing. Full wiring, everything. I guess this is why it's so cheap, because they've supplied the raw kit only. Limit switches, silicon feet for the control box, 3mm cable sock. Oh, they've thought of everything. You've even got to sock your own cables. This is going to be some fun. Little reset button, green momentary switches. Oh, that's cute, look how small they are. Very cool. So when they say kit, they mean kit, because you are putting everything together. Apart from sourcing the raw elements, you're doing the whole thing. Okay, so what have we got in box 4? And behind box 4, okay, we've got, oh, here we go. This is the business end. So we've got 4-pin plugs. with 5.08 pitch, 6 pieces. We've got 5-pin green, 5.08 pitch, 2 pieces, and a 2-pin 1 piece. So I guess that's your power input. And the brains of the whole shebang, all in one card. So motor drivers, inputs, outputs. Let's have a closer look at that. Let's see if I can ESD shock it before we even get to use it. I shouldn't, because I'm leaning against my steel bench. My steel bench is grounded, so it should be okay. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty sweet. Is that even in focus? It'll do. I'll give you a better shot. So look at that. So this is, I'm going to say gerbil, bugger it. It's gerbil powered. So gerbil, gerbil, whatever you want to say. I don't care. I'm pretty familiar with the old gerbil code, or setup, I should say. So that's not bad. I don't know what version of gerbil it uses. Gerbil, who cares? But I'm not going to go ripping off. In fact, the stepper drivers are dual inline packages, so they're not the typical QFN, what you would normally find in an A4988 package. So I'll be interested to see what that uses, but I'm not game enough to rip off the heat sinks on those chips there. We've got an Atmel, tiny Atmel chip. Oh, I can't actually make that out. Maybe you can. Focus. If I shine the light on it a certain way, can you make out what that says? When I edit this video, I'll check it out. In fact, I'll put this under my microscope and we'll have a close look together. All right, that's the brains of the whole show here. Sorry guys, it's about 100 degrees in my workshop at the moment. We are going through a heat wave at the moment. It's only the middle of December 2019, and it's forecasted 41 degrees C today, and I think we're already at it. It's only like lunchtime. Whew, it's warm. Okay, that's the electronics. What do we got over here? All right, this is all the motion gear. So we have all the stepper motors. So let's slice into this without cutting its cables off. See if we can just peel that over and make a lid out of it. I'm standing off to the side, so I'm not cutting towards myself. Don't panic. Hopefully you guys are still in focus. There you go. NEMA 23 steppers. They're feeling good. What's that say? 1.8 degree per step, 1.5 amp. It's a step-in motor. Okay. Unbranded. I don't think there's a branding on it. Oh, that's a bit. Oh, no, it's just the. Okay, so yeah, 4 stepper motors. So we'll have 1 for your Z drive. You've got 2 for your Y up and down the table, and you've got 1 for your X across left and right. I think I've got that right. Pretty sure. So yeah, that's all the motion gear. So that's getting close to the end of our kit here. Okay, I've got 2 side gantry plates. Now these are steel, not aluminium. Aluminum. So I wonder why they opted for steel. Stuck together. There we go. There you go. Yeah. 2 steel plates. They look like 1/8 inch. So that'll be what rides up and down each side of your gantry. Oh, obviously it says gantry. Now this speaks for itself, although it's faded. It's the Acme thread Z screw. That's one end's been turned down to fit into the coupler, and then we've got the screw itself. Nicely packaged in this blue sock. Save any dings on the thread, which is good. Epic. And then last but not least, and we saw earlier, the Meanwheel power supply. Rated up to 150 watts.